So whether you've been dating this person for a while or just a little while, it gets to the point where you kind of want to go out there and do something fun, but you still want to stick to a cheap budget at the same time. If this sounds like you, don't worry, I got you. Here are 21 cheap date ideas so you can save money and still have fun. So the first cheap date idea is to take the garbage out together. Then you get to complete chores together, so you're productive, but you still get to spend quality time together. I'm just kidding. The first cheap date idea is to go have a picnic outdoors. I don't know if this is just me, but lately I've been seeing so many really cool picnics outdoors. You could go really bougie with a really nice outdoor picnic with some crates and some pillows so you can sit on them, and bring a whole basket of really bougie fancy cheeses and wine and things like that. Or you could always do more of a cheap picnic idea and just bring like sandwiches or something like that and just hang out in a really nice spot. It's up to you how much effort you want to put into this outdoor picnic. But really, the sky's the limit, and it is a lot cheaper than going out for a bite to eat. And I'm sure there are some really nice places that you can have this picnic. I personally live in Sydney, and there are so many beautiful places that you can hang out with a view of the Harbour Bridge and the Opera House, and it's just a really nice vibe. The second cheap date idea is to make your food at home and then go out for a dessert and share a dessert together. My partner and I love doing this because we love dessert bars and we love just going outside, supporting local businesses, but sometimes we don't feel like having a whole dessert to ourselves. So that's why sharing a meal can be really cost effective and you can still have fun at the same time. The third cheap date idea is to just watch Invest with Queenie's videos on YouTube on repeat all day, every day. I'm just kidding, but if you do appreciate these videos, I would really appreciate a like on this video and you subscribing to my YouTube channel so you can see more free content. So the third cheap date idea is to go for a nice coastal walk. Depending on where you live, I'm sure there are some really beautiful walks that you can do. This is a really great date idea because you can get your steps up and you can also spend time together at the same time. And you can also combine this with the picnic idea and, you know, bring your own lunch to your coastal walk or whatever walk you're doing. So then you can save even more money. So the fourth cheap date idea is to go for a hike in a national park. There's something just so calming about being out there in nature with all of the trees and the birds and the fresh air. It's just beautiful. The fifth date idea is to get your artist hats on and go to an art gallery. There are a lot of art galleries that are completely free or have some free sections in them. And if there is an exhibition at an art gallery, a lot of them aren't too expensive anyway. It can be a lot of fun just wandering through museums and art galleries to see all the cool stuff that's there. So here is a really fun date idea that I'm really excited about. Go through all of your expenses from the past 3 months and see what you can cut back on. I'm just kidding, but it is a really good idea to track your expenses and to find time to do this together so it can help you get on the same page financially. And by the way, I do have an affiliate link down in my description below to WeMoney, which is a free app that you can use to track your expenses. And if you sign up with my link, we both get a free $5. So the next cheap date idea is to go to the beach. I don't know where you guys live, but here in Sydney, we have so many beautiful beaches to go to. And that leads me to my next cheap date idea, which is to have a barbecue at the beach. If you do live near a beach, there are some beaches that actually have these little outdoor barbecue areas. So you could actually buy some food and cook it at the beach. So therefore you're having some fun, getting outdoors, getting some vitamin D, and also saving money on your food at the same time. So the next cheap date idea is to watch a movie at home with popcorn and snacks. Honestly, I think living in today's age, we are so spoiled for choices when it comes to movies. So I think a way that you can make your movie night even more special is to actually get some popcorn and some snacks. So then you can kind of feel like you are at the movies, but you're still saving money at the same time. Ooh, and by the way, I do have a link in my description below to my American Express cashback credit card, and I actually get a free binge subscription valued at $10 per month by having this cashback credit card. There is a monthly fee of $10 to use this cashback credit card, but honestly, I've done the maths, and for the cashback that I'm getting, and also all of those added benefits, I do think it's worth it even with the $10 monthly fee. So my boyfriend and I have been watching a lot of stuff on Binge. There are just so many really cool shows and movies that aren't on any of the other streaming sites. I had no idea about this, but there are so many free places, yes, that's right, completely free places that you can go camping. It might cost a bit of money up front buying all of your gear and your cooking equipment and your tent and things like that, but once you have all of your equipment, going camping is a really easy way way to take some time out of your busy lives and just enjoy nature. The 10th cheap date idea is to make a really nice meal at home and make some fun cocktails. The 11th cheap date idea is to bring some friends over, maybe have a double date, and play some board games. So I highly recommend checking out this website called Board Game Geek. There are so many amazing board games that are being released all the time. Honestly, they are a lot of fun. It may cost a bit of money buying these board games, but honestly, trust me guys, you'll get so much fun out of these board games. And you could even have a look on Facebook Marketplace and maybe even join some Facebook groups to see if you can get some of those board games secondhand, so then you can save even more money. The next cheap date idea is to bring some friends over and have a poker night, but instead of using real money, you could use fake money. The next cheap date idea is to make a chocolate fondue. You can get these little chocolate fondue sets that aren't very expensive at all. And then from there, all you need to do is buy some chocolate, some strawberries, bananas, marshmallows, or anything that you would like to dip into your chocolate fondue. And there you have a really cheap dessert for 2 people. The next cheap date idea is to go for a bike ride. Even if you don't have a bike, there are a lot of places that you can rent bikes. This can be a really fun activity to get more exercise, but also to just explore and enjoy the place where you live. Another idea is to go volunteer somewhere, perhaps at a food shelter or even at an animal shelter. You could also visit some food markets and some of those pop-up markets. It can be so much fun. Even if you don't end up buying anything, it can be a lot of fun just having a look at all of the little things and little shops that are set up. Another activity you could do is go wine tasting. A lot of shops have free wine tastings or very cheap wine tastings at breweries. You could also check out Eventbrite or Facebook events for any fun, cheap or free events near you. Sometimes there are some restaurants or bars where you can actually buy tickets and you get some really good benefits for buying tickets. For example, the other day I went to this tequila bar. The ticket to the tequila bar was $30, but I ended up getting food and drinks with my ticket. And if I were to buy all of those things individually, it would have cost a lot more than the ticket cost. Another cheap date idea is to go and be a tourist in your own city and start visiting some beautiful landmarks. I think that sometimes when we have lived in a place for quite a while, we kind of take it for granted, but it's definitely worthwhile going to see those places every now and again so you can just really appreciate where you live. Another cheap date idea is to buy some canvases and start doing some art at home. There are so many free tutorials on YouTube, so all you need to do is get your canvases and your paints and your paintbrushes, and then you can literally start painting at home. I find painting and art just so meditative. You can really just block out all of that noise and just really immerse yourself in what you're doing. And the final cheap date idea is to make something yourself at home. Perhaps even try something that you've never done before, or try making a bit of a difficult dessert. For example, a lemon tart or something like that. Baking can be a lot of fun when you do it together. And the best part is, once it's done, you can actually eat the thing that you've created. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way through. I have a secret code word for you because you guys are the real OGs that watch this video all the way to the end. And the secret code word is switch, as in I just flicked the switch. Oh man, I'm so embarrassing. Make sure you tap the like button on this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. And if you want more content, don't worry, I got you. Here are some more videos that you can watch, so click through to these videos and watch another video.